Sophia Ghahramani. I'm currently a business student at Leeds Beckett University studying marketing and advertising management. Today I will be discussing my interpersonal skills, personal skills, self-development and knowledge. The transition from a sixth form college to university has been a lot more challenging than I thought it'd be, due to the more self-reliant, independent learning style and lifestyle you have to uptake in order to be successful. In sixth form college, most of the content, if not all the content, is taught in the lessons. However, in university, not all the content is taught in the lectures and seminars, so we have to teach it ourselves outside of the lessons, making it a more independent study. And living without my parents has taken me time to adjust to, as I have to cook, clean and wash up for myself, and think about the financial side of things, as being a student can be very expensive due to the social hours, going out drinking and buying the weekly shop. So therefore, having a good balance between social and academic is very crucial. Having good time management at university is key, as not all the content for the assessments that you need to know are taught in the seminars and lectures, so therefore you need to make notes and teach it to yourself in your own time. When first joining university, this made me feel very uneasy, as at sixth form college, the teacher was in the room with me, so if I had a misunderstanding or a problem, they'd help me resolve it. However now, at university, being more independent, it has taught me that I need to sort these problems out for myself. If I need to resolve a problem, I do further research or I use the buddy system, as if you don't understand something, it's likely that someone else does, so they can help you understand it. This level of independence is setting us up for the real working world, as for example, when working in a marketing agency and faced with a problem, you'll have to solve it yourself. You won't have someone to help solve it for you. Throughout my first semester at university, I've had to assess my personal skills and performance. Doing this has made me realise how I work, how I find it helpful to work, and how I can improve my learning technique in order to improve my academic performance. And by carrying out personal performance factor worksheets, it has shown me I like to replicate the notes into words that I can understand in order for me to revise with them before an assessment in the future. For example, before I do an exam question, I do a mind map and colour code each section to which I want the report to be set in, as I found colour coding helps me categorise each section. So therefore, after making the mind map, I'll write the essay, and now I have more structure in the essay, and I found having more structure to your essays makes me remember the content more. I have also found that I take the theorist out of learning, as when learning new content, I have to go through it logically and feel more confident with it before I apply it to a report. So therefore, I found that I prefer to learn through books, discussion and problem solving. I like to discuss my work with others, as they may have more knowledge or more notes on a particular subject than I do, so this allows me to not miss out on vital information I've missed in the course, and vice versa. However, this is shown to be a weakness of mine, as I prefer group work more than independent work, as I can gain greater knowledge through the discussion. However, you won't always be in a team at university, so I've gained a peer who can give me feedback that my teacher can't give me in class, because Leeds Beckett is too big for the tutor to give in-depth feedback to every student. In our Marketing in Action seminars, we are given exam questions which started off with multiple choice but have now worked up to 2 questions with increasing number of marks each week. Unfortunately, these questions aren't my strongest point. However, they do help me realise what I need to revise in the future. For example, in the first week, I didn't understand some of the terminology that was used in the questions, so that made me realise I needed to revise the terminology in order to understand the questions. In order to improve in the quality of my answers, I need to revise a different topic each week instead of covering one topic over a long period of time in order for me to understand it more. This means I need to put more time in each week with the topic areas. So therefore, if I do this, I'll be more confident with the content I've covered and be more confident within my answers. Over the past couple of weeks, we have been using an online creative program called Enterprising You. This helps with personal reflection and it shows our preferred learning styles. To show me that I prefer to work in a group to get all the ideas and be confident with the ideas before I go off to work independently. For example, in Module 5, I found that in an enterprising team, I would take the role of the plant. I make intuitive creative ideas, but when having to follow the ideas up to make a product, I would fall behind. In a real working place, this would not be good, as your product would never be made if you didn't follow the ideas up. The personal performance factor worksheets show me that I'm a visual learner. I found this through having to reflect on the amount of points that I got from the worksheets. I'm a visual learner because when I write notes in class, I have to rewrite them in order for me to understand them, so therefore I interpret them in a different way, so therefore I am a visual learner. As rewriting notes helps me, I've been going onto the VLE and printing out the PowerPoints from the lectures so I can make further in-depth notes and make colour-coded mind maps in order for me to understand the structure and categorise all the topic areas into my folder. However, in our marketing and action lectures, we are given the printed off PowerPoint at the start to make notes on. But I'm quite a slow writer, so sometimes I don't get the in-depth notes that I need, which means the notes have less value to me for the future when I'm revising for my assessments. I would say my main strengths are my interpersonal skills, because I'm a confident person and I'm a confident speaker. I can start a new conversation with people I've never met before, and I can give good input into discussion. This is a strength because having confidence is key when putting your point across, and it makes people feel comfortable around you when they're speaking to you. I'd say my main weakness is that I can get distracted from achieving my goals. Since I've joined university, I've realised that there are a lot of social distractions. So therefore, to resolve this, I'm going to start working by myself in my room or the library instead of study groups, as this can be distracting. My plan of action for the next semester is to record all the lectures and seminars, as I've been missing some of the vital notes that have been included in the lectures and seminars, so in order to have more in-depth notes for revision, I need to record this. Another plan of action is to categorise all my work into different files for all the 3 modules: marketing and action, writing for communications, and information for marketing. I will also read further around the subject instead of just reading my notes from the seminars and lectures in order to gain a greater knowledge about marketing and advertising management. Doing this will mean the difference between me getting a first or a 2-1 and exceeding the expectations that I have set myself. In conclusion, I've really enjoyed what I've been learning in my seminars and lectures so far, and it gives me high hopes for my future in the marketing and advertising sector. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed.